Hi guys, my name's Adam. Welcome back to the channel. It is the 9th of May, Monday the 9th of May at 7:45. Just about to leave the yard. We're going to Ormskirk, Batchy at Ormskirk, delivering a load of piling and augers. Just had to have a number plate made up and a number plate holder. Collected this trailer Friday night. It looked like it was a problem with the number plate holder, so I tried to put a cable tie around it and still ended up losing the number plate on the way up Saturday morning. So just had that done in the garage, new number plate, and we'll get on our way to Ormskirk, get out the chaos of the yard. Always busy this section of the yard with bibbies. Gotta watch for forklifts springing out on you. So where have we been and what we've been up to then? I know it's been a while. It's probably been about 4 weeks, hasn't it? Something like that, since my last video. But it's just been busy out here. There we go. It's just been really a case of lots of things going on and finding the time to squeeze the video in the editing in. I actually did a video about 4 weeks ago and then never got a chance to edit it, so I thought I don't want to start another video till I've got this one edited. And then we ended up going holiday I ended up a week off. We went up to Scotland, all around Scotland, Inverness, Fort William, around Loch Ness, and then down around Loch Lomond and things like that. Different hotels each night, me and the family. So when I got back from there, I thought, right, I've got a weekend now, I'll edit this video. But I never got round to it. So then I thought, right, I'll start again next week. Do some videos, and I had a couple of days training, SUDS urban driving training, where you do half a day in a classroom, then half a day on a push bike, on a mountain bike, riding round the local roads near the depot. And that's part of our Force Gold and stuff like that, so we can get on all these like HS2 crossrail sites and things like that. And then I did the next day I did a day towards me CPC, which was a low emissions les course, whatever, low emissions something or another, which was all about obviously what it says on the tin about what we can do, what the industry can do, and what the manufacturers can do to lower the emissions. Like what we can do as drivers by our driving style, what the industry is trying to do by implementing training and different things and more economical trucks, and then obviously what truck manufacturers are trying to do and biofuels and all that nonsense. And the cycling course was actually pretty good, to be fair, because I don't mind cycling. Some of the lads had not been on a push bike for, one of the lads that did it had not been on a push bike since he was bleeding primary school, I think, and he's 50 odd. So it was a bit of a new experience for him, but I don't mind cycling. Not really a road cyclist. I like to use the road to get to a trail or a bit of a, like off-road section best you can, using these cycleways and stuff. But at least it gives us an insight into the new rules of cycling and why they position themselves where they do, and for what reason that they brought it in. And it makes sense when you're on a bike and they're showing you why he takes up the middle of the road and at what point. I mean, obviously people seen that rule come out and thought, oh, so that's it, cyclists can just cycle down the middle of the road. Well, technically yeah, but they won't do. They'll stay in and they'll use the middle of the road when they need to, which is probably what a lot of cyclists do anyway. using the middle of the road to come out round cars, using the middle of the road when you're passing a junction on your left so you can see what's coming through, using the middle of the road to position yourself ready to move over to do a right hand turn and things like that. It's all about taking command of the road, isn't it? Like you would do on a motorbike, like I do when I'm riding my motorbike. You take that command position and you only give it back when you're turning left or something like that, and you're allowing somebody else to share that road position with you. And it's the same on a bike. On a push bike, you'll move back in to the curbside when you're okay to share the road. When you need road position, then you've got to take command position and get in the middle of the road. Makes sense if you're going to do a lot of road cycling. So as much as some drivers say, what's the point in us going round on a bike? It's them cyclists that need to be sitting in a truck, which they probably do. In a way, they need to see where the blind spots are on a truck, which they do. I've seen them doing that in London. They were doing it at one point where they were grabbing cyclists, running red lights and doing stuff, riding on the curb and stuff like that, and then they weren't issuing fines as long as they'd spend 10 minutes walking around this truck and sitting in the truck and seeing the blind spots, which I think is a good thing, isn't it? But I enjoyed that cycling course. So then after that I thought, right, I'll try and get some video done this week, and it just didn't happen. And then I thought, right, you know what, I'll just edit that old video. And then I had a really busy weekend. And then sadly our transport manager for the last 8 years passed away. Well, his planner, then transport manager, passed away at 40 years old. So it was his funeral last week. I did intend to I know I put that picture up and said I would get back to videoing, but then with it being bank holiday Monday, I was in Tuesday, Wednesday, but didn't really do much, nothing interesting. Well, I did. Wednesday I had a talk liner on, and he intended to film. I thought, right, I'll film this because it's unusual that I have a curtain side trailer on, so I'll film this. And then the guys in the office said, you wouldn't mind having a passenger with you if you take him down to Birmingham. He's got to pick a truck up. And obviously I was going to Birmingham, so I had a passenger with me, and I weren't getting into a YouTube vlogging mode with a passenger sat at the side of me. And then obviously I was back then, had the day off Thursday for the funeral, came in Friday, and just didn't feel like doing it after that funeral, I'll be honest. So it's Monday, we're back hopefully now, back to doing a couple of regular vlogs. So I've done this a few times, used to do it quite a lot at one point. Our heavy haulage company, the one that we bought, I mean, we've got special projects which incorporates these different companies, but Alex Silberman is part of the Swain Group. We purchased them about 4 or 5 years ago, not probably longer, probably about 6, 7 years ago, and brought them into part of the Swain Group. They move the massive big piling rig for this company about all over the country. So they obviously collect all this piling, and this is just piling equipment. You know, the big augers, the big light, look like big drill bits. We've got some of them on in a couple of piles. So this is quite a regular thing where we'll pick it up from Alex Silberman's yard at Hatfield, and then obviously because it's close to our depot, we'll come up here and tip it. But I've actually got a special projects trailer on, so I don't know what they're going to do with it. They'll probably put it in somewhere where it can be loaded and go back down south and then drop back in a Hallish yard at some point. Special Projects 518, SP 518 is the trailer, with the dodgy number plate holder. It's been decent weather, hasn't it, as well? Weather's getting better. Camped in the garden the other week with my son to test out all our camping. Well, I've got a new tent, but ironically I'm not going to use that tent when I go camping at the end of the month. Got the first week in June off. So going wild, not wild camping, but it's like wild camping. Pitch Up is the company I use. And we're going camping in on some farmland, but in a forest floor camp. So we booked a large clearing, so we've got plenty of room. You can have campfires and stuff like that, so we're going to do a couple of nights. But not in that tent I tested in the back garden, but at least it got us testing everything else. But other than that, not been up too much. Went out on my motorbike Easter Sunday. Nothing was open, so that all that bank holiday weekend I thought, right, I'm going to get out this day, I'm going to get out that day, and in the end the only time I could get out was first thing Easter Sunday, and all cats were shut and everything, which in hindsight makes sense. Nothing's going to be open, is it? But I never give that much thought. So I hope all you guys have been well. I've been seeing your comments and I've been replying to most of them. Like I say, I've just been busy. And if I'm really honest, a bit down about a couple of things, but as is life, you just got to get on with it, haven't you? You just got to crack on. These things happen. The lad dying in the office brought a lot of memories back of my mum passing away last year. Same illness, exactly the same. And watching him deteriorate, like obviously as a family we had to see my mum do the same. Well, not good, is it? So I didn't really feel great about getting in front of a camera as well. But we've got to get on, haven't we? We've got to get on with life. My mum won't want me sat here bleeding, moping about, I know that for sure. She want me to get on and enjoy life, because you never know. He was 41, turned 41 a couple of days before his funeral. 41. I'm 43, I'm 44 this year. He was born in 81, I was born in 78, so it's like, there's 3 years, more or less 2.5, 3 years between us. I'm older. Just think, Jesus Christ. Makes you think a wee bit, doesn't it? Makes you think your position in life a wee bit. A wee bit. They've got Scottish accent still. Being up Scotland for a couple of days. Beautiful up there though, isn't it? We were supposed to do it on the motorbikes last year. The NC 500. And it never came off because of COVID. They actually opened all the hotels up. It was either a week or 10 days or something after our bookings, and obviously working different things, different people having different commitments. We couldn't amend and go a fortnight after, just had to cancel. But a couple of the hotels that are cancelled allowed me to got vouchers off for the 2 nights travel lodge we stayed in, and then another one which was just a normal like hotel, where allowed me to amend the booking. So at least 3 of the hotels I used going around Scotland were free. Well, not free, I paid for them the previous year, but they were amended bookings. So one of the lads actually went up and did the NC 500, and exactly a year on, but he went on his own because, like, again, everybody else had commitments and other stuff that had been amended, and holidays and all sorts of stuff. I wanted to go, but obviously the family needed a break as well, so I just said, look, I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go up in the car and take the family. So my mate Derek ended up on his own, but he still enjoyed it. Just beautiful up there. One day I'm going to go up and just camp all around there. I'm just going to 2-3 week off work. Take Lucas, my son, if he wants to come. If not, I'll go on my own. And just pitch the tent up anywhere I want whenever I feel like it on the bike. It'll be good, that. It'll be good. Right, I'll crack on anyway. I'll get to Ormskirk, and I'll bring you back when we're pulling up there and see what filming we can do of them offloading the truck. I'll have to ask though, because I've not been in that yard before, and be quite strict on PPE and safety, so whether they'll want cameras up, I don't know. But we'll find out when we get there, guys. So I'll speak to you again when we get to Ormskirk. Just arriving here now at Batchy. So we'll see how we get on. We'll pull up to the gate and see if they're ready for us. Car transporter sat outside. I don't know if he's waiting to go in or not. Don't think he will be. No, he's in at Hills, isn't he? He's at Hills, cars there at the side, so we'll pull up to the gate and then see if we can get in.
Early in the morning, I still get a little bit nervous, fighting my anxiety constantly and try to control it. Even when I know it's been forever, I can still feel the spin. Hurts when I remember and I never wanna feel it again. Don't know if you get it, 'cause I can't express how thankful I am that you were always with me when it hurts. I know that you don't understand. I don't wanna lose control. Nothing I can do anymore. Trying every day when I hold my breath, spinning out in space, pressing on my chest. I don't wanna lose control. Sometimes I still think it's coming, but I know it's not. Trying to breathe in and then out, but the air gets caught. 'Cause even though I'm older now and I know how to shake off the past, I wouldn't have made it if I didn't have you holding my hand. I don't wanna lose control, and nothing I can do anymore. Trying every day when I hold my breath, spinning out in space, pressing on my chest. I don't wanna lose control. I need you to know I will never be this strong without you. You've seen how I've grown, you took all my doubts, 'cause you I don't wanna lose control. There's nothing I can do anymore. I don't wanna lose control.
Right guys, we're at Chorley now. As you've just seen, we've tipped the load at Ormskirk at Batchy. There's the famous Frederick's ice cream parlour on the corner there. But yeah, we've tipped the load at Batchy at Ormskirk. We're dropping in here now, we're in Chorley. We're dropping down this road into Pascal's. We've got a load for Rochester down in Kent, so not far from our Rochester, well, we have a depot in Rochester, so It'll be like 20 to 12 now. They're not the quickest at loading here, so it might be about 1 o'clock, half 1 when we get away from here. So see where we get to tonight. And this will be tipped in the morning, unless they do something like just drop it in the Rochester depot and get yourself an empty. I don't think they will. I think we'll be tipping it. Remember not to go hurtling past. It's on the right hand side down here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Is it? Yeah, this is it. Well signposted anyway, you just got to take your time so you don't go hurtling down the road and go past it, because it's a pain to get yourself turned round and back up. And then turning in this way, you can do it, you've got to use all the road. Going in the way we're going is the best way to do it. We'll make our way around the one way to the loading area. Then we'll see if we can get some time-lapse footage of getting loaded. Hopefully. Big yard. Massive big timber yard. We make all roofing stuff like the truss on the roof and the panels for all these new builds. Here we are, all deliveries. Turn right. And you just park up here and wait for someone to come and see you, basically. We'll have to get this side rail down. I'll not load it with the side rail up. Two boxes where you're loading. It could take you somewhere else, but normally, going on. So they're sending me around somewhere else. Alright, pal. You alright?
Rochester.
Rochester, yeah.
Park up down there to right, halfway down. Take your shitty fucking pathetic things at the side off. A driver will load you up as soon as.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks. Must have it laid down here somewhere, my lord. Pull up halfway down here, alright. This'll do. Right, I'll give Luke a quick ring back, see what they're mithering at, and then we'll get these rails down. Get loaded. Well, there we go, as quick as that, it's changed. Don't get that load on. Come back here, we've got something else for you to tip. We've got a local for me to tip, that's what it is. That load's been cancelled. Well, it hasn't been cancelled because they were just about to put it on me. So I've got to head back to the yard now. Tip something else, something that's loaded in the yard. It'll be some local stuff that they need to get tipped today, that's what it'll be. They won't want me running down to Rochester yet. Too much of an easy day for me, that. When I get the money's worth. So I'll be running back to our yard now. Drop this trailer. Pick up a loaded trailer out the yard. Go and tip that somewhere. Then it wouldn't surprise me if it's back here. Or somewhere, well obviously it'd be somewhere else to load, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was back here to load this, because this will be for tomorrow morning.
You not from Rochester, mate?
Yeah, we've just, my company's just rung me up now and said pull out, you've got to come back to the yard and do another job.
Alright.
So I don't know if they're sending someone else in.
Alright.
Don't know why, they've got a trailer in the yard that needs delivering, so they want me to get back there and do it. So must have, whether the lad who's supposed to be doing that trailer has been held up.
I've got a big message to my boss, man. Alright, it's what it is then.
Alright mate. He's got to go and give his gaffer the message now. He was just about to load me. So the little white lie that I've been told the load's been cancelled. I don't know why they don't. Why they don't just tell you the truth. But we've got this trailer that needs tipping. We've messed up. It's sat in the yard. Needs tipping, or someone's had a breakdown. He can't tip it. Come and get this trailer out of the yard and tip it. You know, it's not. It is what it is. It's what we paid to do, isn't it? We paid to deliver, deliver and collect and deliver loads. So if there's something in the yard that needs to be done before this load gets collected, then that's what has to happen. Right then, I'll see you when I get back to the yard, see what they've got in store for us back at the yard then. Hi guys, we're back on. We're just hurtling down the A1 now towards Grantham. Turned out when I got back to the yard, the load they actually wanted me to go and tip was cancelled. So, well, there's a few wires crossed because there was a few choice words between the lads in the office on who had said what and who why, and why I'd come back to the yard. So, got myself some dinner, sat about in the yard for a bit, and ended up getting an empty trailer, running down to Grantham for a load for Roadmaker Street tomorrow. So I think we'll just be a bit quiet. So I'm currently on the A1. I'm going to go down, get parked up. Won't get it on tonight. Just so it's not ready till first thing in the morning. So drop this trailer, get parked up, and then get under it tomorrow. Get down to Roadmaker Street. So sorry it's not been the most entertaining video today. We can only do what we can do, only work with what we can work with, so see what tomorrow brings. I'll get the cameras out again tomorrow, see what we can film. Right, so I'll leave it here now, because like I said, I've got another hour or so down to Grantham, and just get down there, drop the trailer, get parked up, so nothing exciting. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and again I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've uploaded. Give the video a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. Like I said, it's not the best video I've put out there, but so catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.